Okay, so let's go ahead into the prologue. My throat is starting to feel really scratchy, so we're gonna let Scully talk a little bit, so I can rest my voice a bit. But yeah, let's do this. Oh, let me bring up OBS so I can see audio levels for the game. Hell yeah, it is. Also, I'm gonna mute my mic. I don't know if you guys can hear the teeth clacking, but like, I can hear it and it's bothering me. Halloween That was over too soon for me, but barely a first sentence and oh no, you are not prepared. He is, you know, and we love him. We love him for it. I love Scully so much. This past few weeks have been nothing but Halloween events, huh? They really have. They really have. I mean, I'm not complaining though. I love Halloween. But yeah, not gonna lie, JP's also rerunning this. And, I've been like, you know, going from account to account. And, not gonna lie, sometimes I'm like, why the fuck is this in English? And then I have to remember, oh yeah, I'm on the English version. This is the English version of this. It has been, kind of wild. It has been kind of wild, honestly. No wonder the Yume Joshis are wild for Scully. Oh, I have a translator's note when we get there. I mean, we're not there yet, but like when we get there though. When we get there. Yeah, anything to make me avoid celebrating Christmas a while longer. Yeah, like I'm not like inherently against Christmas, but it does piss me off that it's like, I feel like this was more a problem in the past, but like, I feel like stores would put out their Halloween stuff on, oh god. Sorry, my nose keeps getting randomly blocked and then it's like, I can't breathe. But it's like, in the past, and still to an extent, stores will put out their Halloween stuff on like October 20th, and then like the next day they're like, oh, we have to put everything away, like we have to like add more Christmas stuff. And it feels like they start adding Christmas stuff to their stores in like fucking March. Like, I mean, it's obviously, you know, like September and stuff, but I'm like, Christmas is like months away. Like, why are we doing this when Halloween is right here and you're already getting rid of Halloween? Like, I don't like it. Like, I hate it. It's awful and I hate it and I don't like it. Also, I think I am gonna have to I might, yeah, you know, I have to blow my nose, guys. I'm gonna mute for a moment. Or maybe, actually, you know what? I have a be right back screen. I'm gonna do that instead. But then... Okay, I think I'm better. I don't know. God, I feel a bit worse. But okay, we will do this. We literally skip Halloween in here because insert... Oh god, yeah, I went to school with, several people. I mean, I've mentioned it before, but like, the town that I grew up in had like a pretty prominent cult. So I went to school with a lot of kids who were like raised in the whole, you know, Halloween is satanic, and if you think about Halloween, God's gonna kill you and torture you. Like, just unhinged shit, you know? It's like, my brother in Christ, it's literally just a fucking holiday. Like, calm down. Like, diva, really? Let's do this. Right this way, my leash. Take care to watch your step. This place is swarming with humans. Whoa, look, those horns. That's Malleus Draconia, isn't it? Oh man, I'm freaking out. Better keep my distance if I know what's good for me. Well, I'm gonna do the opposite. No. I mean, I will though, but... so much for swarming. True, they did seem to be in a strange rush to clear out, didn't they? Well, nothing should trouble my liege now. What luck! I presume all these locals coming and going must mean this is where the secondhand book fair is being held? How did you learn of this event, Sebek? There's a poster advertising it at a bookstore I frequent. Where's the fun in browsing books? They don't even taste good. Let's go get something to eat instead. Real. I can't say that Grimm is wrong. That is correct. Books do not taste good. Not that I would know. We're gonna ignore that statement. Quiet, you. I was prepared for this to be a simple outing with my liege until you invited yourself along in hopes of a meal. What manner of education is this dire beast receiving? Peace, Sebek. Spending time with the dire beast and the child and man is a lively change of pace. I couldn't agree more, sir. I tagged along because I was hoping to get some fair food, but instead of just books, and plot twists, more books. What's a huge crowd of people doing in a place that ain't even got any food? It's a second-hand book fair. Of course, books are going to be the focus. From what I understand, it's an event they've put on for a long time now. Sage's Island is home to many scholars. It's only natural that there would be a thriving market for used books. Though I'm God, I can't read. Though I'm skeptical whether such a market offers books engaging enough for someone as erudite as yourself, my liege. Is that you, Sebek? Okay, we're not gonna even try doing the country voice. I don't think that I can pull it off right now. Oh, Epple! I see Vil is with you as well. Give him some shoujo. We should. I think he would appreciate. I think he would. The complete lack of crowds around Malleus makes you easy to spot. Are you here to shop? We are. I trust you're doing the same. Yes, hoping to find an old potionology book, as it so happens. I borrowed it from Phil, and it was so informative that I wanted to get a copy of my own. It's out of print and hard to get now, so we figured if we find it anywhere, it would be at the secondhand book fair. Oh, that's unusually studious of you. Hey, what's that supposed to mean? I study as much as the next guy. A questionable claim. The only place where I see you shine is PE. He's got a point. I don't have to take this from someone Professor Cruel put in after-school detention. You're all pathetic if you ask me. Perhaps you should go back to middle school for a do-over. Oh, burn. Oh, hold on. There we go. I too have a schoolyard love that feels impossible, Satsuki. Real. Malleus is like, oh my god, this is just like my life. Oh my god. Real. Really? Are you that condescending even to your fellow freshmen? That voice. If it isn't Rose Hearts and Clover, are you here for the book fair as well? Yeah, Riddle invited me to help, Riddle invited me along to help pick out some essential reading material for the freshmen of our dorm. Uh-huh. You have book recommendations tailored specifically to freshmen? Not exactly. I'm looking for an illustrated etiquette manual. I love that he has to say illustrated. I'm like, this bitch is really going to get picture books for the freshmen. That's kind of savage. That is kind of savage. Although I guess to be fair, my school used to have a tradition where the seniors would read Oh, the Places You'll Go by Dr. Seuss, to like the underclassmen and stuff. Like that used to be a thing. So I'm like, this feels like a little mean version of that, you know? You know? I feel like I'm gonna purposely try to attempt to do EN dub voices every time I read the stories in the game now. For reals, I feel like I'm definitely, it's gonna worm its way in, which honestly good, you know? For you, etiquette for dummies. Exactly, though. Exactly. Something I could read to our newest Hand of Cards soldiers to show them what true class should look like. See, a pretty big fight broke out in the dorm yesterday. Bet I know who was involved. The students of Heart's Lobule are still in need of such books? Deplorable. You could use one yourself if you ask me. It's true. Sebek, you're invited to my book reading, and acceptance is mandatory. Boy, that reading's gonna be lively, too. Cough, Adu. I know, I'm like, I just know that this is Ace's fault. I just know in my heart of hearts that Ace is the problem. I know he caused it. I don't have any evidence. I just know it in my bones. My bones are speaking to me and they're like, Ace is a bitch. And they are correct. Still love him though. We won't be requiring any tea or snacks tray. Now, which book to choose? Okay, there we go. God. I'm at that point, like, not to be TMI, but I'm at that point in, like, healing that, like, there is phlegm in my throat and it is sticky and it is terrible and I hate it. And I'm trying not to choke. Just sick things. Oh, are you looking for something? Perhaps we could be of assistance. We'd be happy to help you acquire whatever it is you want. Ah, Jade and Azul. I didn't know you guys were here too. I suppose that means my brother is also in attendance? Sadly, no. You'll be disappointed to hear Floyd's in the middle of a shift at the Mostro Lounge. God, I can't read. That's actually the best news I've heard all day. All week, even. Damn, you're really having a bad week, huh? We heard about the event from customers and ducked out to see it for ourselves. The idea of a fair for old books is fascinating. Knowing you, I trust you're looking for some trivial business books or the like. Please, Sebek. Business literature has a very limited shelf life. There's no point in acquiring out-of-date information. You're not wrong, but it's still off-putting to hear that from hearing that from an Octave and L student. As a matter of fact, we're looking for books about Halloween. Whatever for. Halloween is just around the corner. We were hoping to find something to serve as reference and inspiration for the Mostro Lounge's Halloween event. Oh yes, my classmates have all begun gushing about decorating their dormitories. Night River College likes to celebrate Halloween on a grand scale, doesn't it? I was surprised myself the first time I spent Halloween at school. Between welcoming off-campus visitors, putting up fancy decorations, holding feasts, and the singing and dancing, everyone seems quite excited for the one time a year where ghosts return from the afterlife. Isn't Ace is a bitch already common and all? Perhaps. Perhaps so. You have my assurances that you'll find your first Night River College Halloween quite enjoyable as well, Sebek. Oh, thank you, sir! I truly look forward to Halloween at Night River College under your rulership, my liege. Last I checked, there wasn't any such rulership involved. You know, considering you've all come in here in search of potionology texts, illustrated etiquette guides, and Halloween books, this fair must have an eclectic range of offerings. What manner of book are you hoping to find, my liege? I like to take this opportunity to discover books I wouldn't normally read. You normally read older books exploring complex subjects and highbrow history tomes, so if we were to diverge from those, I suppose that would mean, that would be something one could easily pick up and put down. Essay or poetry collections, perhaps? Or fiction? In that case, how about a comic book? I saw a place selling nothing but comics over there. Oh, comics. That's certainly a medium I have little exposure to. I know. Get Malleus Shoujo comics. He's gonna go crazy for them. A fine suggestion, Apple. Shall we go see what they have on offer, my liege? I believe that's the store we're looking for. There we go. A wild idiot spotted in the wild. That was redundant. We're gonna ignore that was redundant. He's gone. Was it just me, or was a very pallid man just standing there? I'm pretty sure that was only Idia. Ignore him. There's no benefit whatsoever to initiating a conversation with him. Going 2 for 2. Shade sound effect. Love that for us. There's nothing except a bunch of... God. There's nothing except a bunch of lousy books here, but this place is drawing a whole horde of Night Raven College students. You think anyone else we know is around? Probably. Where'd he go? Kaleem? I know that voice. We do. F at the chat. Why, hello there, Jamil. You look distressed. I was browsing books with Kaleem, but he disappeared while I was off grabbing drinks. He's not picking up his phone no matter how many times I hit call. Have you seen him? Actually, I just saw him chatting with some other boys from Scarabia. Yes, they were strolling along and browsing the books together, and Kaleem seemed so excited he could have easily failed to hear his phone. What? I told him clearly and repeatedly not to leave the bench. Oh, my word. I shudder to imagine what I'd go through in your position. Bitch, you go through that at least once a week. You go through that once a week when Malleus is like, I need to see the shoddy of man, and leaves. I love Sebek, but I'm like, this man, I swear to God. Oh, Sebi, I love you. Sebek wants to be there, though. You know, okay, actually, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. Okay, Jamil, calm down. If he's with the other students from your dorm, he probably won't be getting into any trouble. Exactly. You should relax and enjoy yourself. You expect me to relax? Tell me where you saw him, now. Oh, great. We just keep picking up strays. You... Girl. You spot someone else? Ugh. Wait a minute. Ain't that... It's our bestie. Not really, but I mean, I don't know if I would be... I mean, I would like to think that Leona and I would be friends, but I'm like, I don't fucking know. We don't really have much in common, so... You know, it'd be one of those things, I guess. Okay, we already read this. There he is. God, he's so pretty. Hey, Leona, I see you over there. Get lost, Furball. You're bothering me. Not just anyone could shout a casual hello. A casual hello to Leona. Grim's a bold guy. Why, Leona, it's not every day I see you in such a crowded place. Yeah, well, sometimes even indoor cats like me feel like going out in the sun. I wasn't expecting to have a run-in with the lizard, though. So much for my nice day off. Who are you calling a lizard? Not you. The guy with the horns over there. Huh? F in the chat. Scully, to me, is such a breath of fresh air. He's genuinely such a kind soul. I mean, Rolo and Fellow do have some kindness in them, but... Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. Rolo is a bioterrorist. Fellow did a human trafficking. I mean, I guess to be fair, Scully did kidnap people, but like, he's a good guy. And he's a sweetheart. Like, we love Scully. He's a good boy. He is a good boy. Okay, let's see, let's try to read. Not gonna lie, the line is just makes you think of like, blah, blah. What? You spilled your lipstick in my Valentino white bag? Or sorry, you spilled lipstick in my Leisha's Valentino white bag? God, I hear the word sputter and I immediately think of that line. What? How could you be so cruel? Or so rude? Wow, I cannot read. Look how Sebek's eyes skyrocketed as soon as he realized Leona's comment was regarding Malleus. It's midday, yet you look so drowsy, King Scholar. Perhaps some time in the sun with a book would do you good. You're the one who could use a good airing out. You wouldn't want those horns growing any moss. Yeah. Don't start fighting in the middle of all this foot traffic. You're scaring the other visitors. Yeah, let's just move on. Were you looking for anything in particular, Leona? Not really. I just want to see if they had any books I could pass the time with. And now I'm leaving. The last thing I need is some merry little outing with you people. Hey, Yuka! It's boring here. Let's head back with Leona and get something to eat. No, I want to spend time with my boyfriend. How? Alright, what jerk left this book on the road just so I'd trip over it? Oof. Also, kidnapping is pretty normal in Halloween Town. Yeah. In Scully's defense, kidnapping people is not exactly illegal in Halloween Town. True. True. That's a curious book. Yes, actually. For a book with no title on the cover, its binding seems unusually fancy. Is that a mirror on the front? I've never seen a design... I've never seen God, I can't fucking read. I've never seen a design like that on a book before. It does look nice. What's the book about? Stop. Don't open it. Huh? I sense a strange presence emanating from within its pages. It isn't bad, but it isn't good either. It's an odd sensation, one I haven't felt before. If you of all people are describing it that way, we shouldn't do anything risky with it. Hey, give me that book. Malleus and Leona are both acting wary. You should probably do as they say. Of course, going against Malleus's wishes would be unthinkable. Come on, Grim, hand it over quickly and... Okay, now I gotta see what's inside. What? And this is the part where we kick Grim like the football. Even if we do get jail for 10,000 years. Huh? What's with all the light? Oh, I did try to warn you. Grim, you utter fool. Yeah, I'm not doing the scream. We have to forgive. Do we, though? Leona... Okay, you're right. You're right. You are correct with that. We do get Leona Forehead out of this. Okay, it's still silent. Richter and other JP players. I could have sworn that we had audio with this part. Did they just not do the audio? Or am I, like, tripping? I could be tripping. I mean, to be fair, like, I did read this, like, a year ago. But, like, I could have sworn that there was some audio. There was audio, I'm sure. I just assumed it was, like... You know, the, like, the little custom thing, but...
With the nightmare before Christmas. Halloween.
Grim is not cute enough to be forgiven. Correct. Correct. I mean, Grim is, like... It's not terrible. Where am I? Come on. Forgot this was... Okay, there we go. I forgot this was voiced, and I'm like, oh, I should probably put my headphones back on. Who's talking? What in the world happened? There we go. Don't pray to Tobasaur or Aniplex play them out. I mean, I would prefer not to, but, you know. Oh good, you're awake. There he is. There's our boy. Oh hey Ozo, how you doing? How's everything going? How are you feeling? Easy there, no need to scramble to your feet. Here, take my hand. There you are. Thank you. For what? That was a common courtesy, lovely companion of mine. Are these other prone figures friends of yours? Where am I? I'm all bleary-eyed. Where is this place? Oh, thank goodness. Thank everything that is good and just, not a scratch on me. My head hurts and I'm dizzy. It's getting dark. Has night fallen already? I could have sworn it was still mid-afternoon. We were in town then, what were we doing again? I seem to recall Grim opening a strange book. Then light engulfed us. I can't remember what happened afterward. Where am I? My liege, are you safe? Kaleem, he's not here? You stupid little furball. I'm gonna make rotisserie dire beast out of you. Allow me to prepare the grill, and I'll sharpen the spit. Yeah, Mr. Graves, the bar is in hell. It is, and that's part of the allure. The bar is in hell, and he's still going above and beyond. You know, truly a hashtag feminist icon. Truly. Oh my god. But yeah. So how are we feeling about the VA list? We were very excited about it earlier. I'm stoked. I'm so hype, y'all. I just realized I haven't been writing my Twist fanfics in a long while recently. Same. I'm like, I have not picked mine up in like a year. Whoops. Oopsies. But I guess to be fair, I have been working really hard on my novel, so I mean, I guess there's kind of a reason for that. So, God, I love this Leona. I love this Leona. It's so good. It is so good. I'm worried my readers think I'm dead. For reals, I like drop a fic and then I do not post for like another like 8 or 9 months. And then it's just like, okay. God, I love these. They're so pretty. I love these outfits. But especially Leona's. Especially Leona's. We good? Okay. What's with the outfits? True. But I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Wow, you look dapper. How can you be so calm? This isn't the time to be complimenting clothes. How did all of us end up dressed like this? What do you mean, all of us? Wait, I'm similarly dressed? Why is everybody dressed all fancy and... Wait a minute, there's something around my neck. Ugh, I can't get it off. What is this? You got... How do I look? Malleus voice, hold on, we should hear out you. I know. You was just like, you guys look great, and everyone's like, shut up, and Malleus is like, no, let's not do that. Let's not do that. You were working on a novel, and then Salmare also happened. Yeah, I will admit, between my cold and archival work, I have very little downtime. I have very little downtime. Okay, you look cute. What? That's gonna amp up my animal magnetism even more than I think we should have used a different word. I think that perhaps we should have used a different word. 1, 2, 3. I'm counting 12 people in this herd. I guess we all lost consciousness. What did I do to get dragged into this honking gaggle of extroverts? I was confused by your prior disappearance. Where'd you get off to? Rummaging through piles of comics in search of first editions of some of my favorite classic manga. Oh, you were browsing the comic vendor we were standing near. That confirms this is everyone who was present when the book was opened. So. Everyone looked ganky. I love it. Everyone looks bad, and then Scully is literally just that one cat that's like in front of the salad. Like, that's literally what it is. He's just like, hi, and everyone's like, who the fuck is this? Who are you? I asked you first. No, I asked you second. If you made me pick between Rolo, Fellow, and Scully to go on a date with, I'm picking Scully. I feel like that's like... Yeah. I mean, Fellow's gonna make you pay for it. And like... I feel like at least Scully would be willing to go 50-50. And Rolo... I don't know, I feel like I would go to dinner with Rolo and then he would just be like, we would just be talking and then he would say something homophobic and I would be like, okay, so I'm leaving now. I'm leaving forever, you know. Oh, hey then, how you doing? How's everything going? But yeah, Scully is just like such a sweetheart. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Scully J. Graves. I would usually offer a more proper greeting with an accompanying kiss, but this is hardly the time for pleasantries, is it? Oh good, we don't have to spell it out. Whoever you are, whatever you want, if you try anything funny, you'll regret it. You know, getting hit with a binding spell before we could even finish training introduction was not the greeting I anticipated. That was quick on their part. I have to hand it to Sebek and Jamil for immediately restraining a threat the moment they grasp our situation. I'm gonna have to fucking blow my nose again. I hate this cold. I hate this. Okay, hold on. We're gonna switch to the be right back screen because my throat is clogged. Okay, I think we're a bit cleared out. I think. We're... Okay, I can click in there. I just love that Scully's keeping calm and vibing. Yeah, truly. Truly kind of unflappable. We're in a strange place, clad in strange clothing, and faced with a strange... stranger. Yeah, that is kind of in the word. Love you, babe, but like that is kind of in the word. It's suspicious no matter how you slice it. Scully, was it? You'll tell us the truth if you know what's good for you. Are you the reason we're here? Hardly. One minute I was at a secondhand book fair in town, then the next thing I knew, I was here in this attire. The last thing I saw in town was, a strange book, I believe? A secondhand book fair in town where you found a strange book. Does that mean you're in the same situation as us? A likely tale. What is your situation exactly? Are you from Sage's Island? Actually, we go to... Wait. Don't divulge personal details to some random stranger, you ninny. How can you be so trusting? He's right. Considering the situation we're in, we should be pumping this guy for information. Again, I think we could have used a different word there. Not volunteering our own. I'm the Great Grim. Do we want to do so much for that, or do we want to do introduction? This is hard. I'm so surprised they haven't announced a main event for Halloween. I'm gonna be so, like... I'm gonna be so real. Honestly, I don't think we're getting a new Halloween event this year. I think that we're gonna be doing Christmas. That is my working theory. Just be nice. Be nice to Skullivan, LMAO. Yeah, we'll be nice. I'm Yuka. It's a pleasure, Grim, Yuka. Come on! Not one shred of self-preservation. Yeah, fair. You seem suspicious of me. Not that I can blame you, of course. And I can't help but note that you're all acquainted. I'm the odd one out. Even here. I won't ask for your life story, but would you at least be willing to introduce yourselves? It would be most awkward indeed to be unable to put names to such lovely faces. I earnestly beseech you. This is a state of emergency. I request a meeting of house wardens and vice house wardens. Agreed. You guys need to work those bird brains of yours for a change. Okay, bye. Okay, bye. House warden and vice house wardens. Wait, that's everyone but the freshmen. What are we, chopped liver? I'm half relieved, half miffed. Oh! He's still tied up in the spell and he's looking right at us. Yeah, it looks a little oof. It looks a little oof. He really wants us to help him out, huh? Awkward. I love that instead of going to help, they're just like, oh, this is... whoops. Alright, what do we do with him? Good question. With our memories all fuzzy, we've got no way to verify his claims. Okay, come on, dude obviously as sus as it gets. Who actually talks all flowery like that? At least he's not using cryptic net slang like someone else I know. Appearance-wise, he looks to be about our age, and he does have a gentlemanly air about him. He could be lying through his teeth, or he could be telling the truth. I could befriend him and question him about what's happening, if that isn't too hasty of a move to make. I don't know, I rather like that approach. Forcing some answers out of him would be the quickest way to solve this dilemma. For someone with such an elegant appearance, you've got some crude methods. I think it's much too soon to resort to brute force. Does it really matter if he's working an angle? This is a guy we can easily subdue by force if we have to. Indeed, especially considering we have the advantage in sheer numbers. Okay, to summarize, here's what we'll do. Yeah. I don't know if it's better or worse Floyd isn't here. I'm gonna say better because I feel like if Floyd was here, I feel like an apocalypse would happen in Halloween Town. Let's be real here. Let's be real here. I feel like some terrible things would happen in Halloween Town. I seriously love how the team localized him to make him sound like a character from an old gothic novel written in the Victorian era. I'm eating. For real. Oh yeah, that was the note that I was gonna do. I know a lot of people when like this first came out on like JP and stuff still uses anata a lot, which like it does mean you, but it can have the connotation of saying like dear or like darling or something. So I mean, yeah, he was just built for the Yumeis. Like that is Yume bait if I have ever seen it. And like honestly, good for them. Good for them. I'm gonna clap for them. But yeah, I do like, though, that they decided to, like, kind of keep that going with him and, you know, keep it. Because, I don't know. I do love the localization team, but like occasionally they do make choices that I'm like, what? Why? Why? So I'm glad they kept that. Are you finished conferring amongst your... Ah, God, my fucking throat! Are you done conferring amongst yourselves? Yes, we are, yes. Our apologies for treating you so roughly. We'll release you now. You have to understand, we're all huge cowards. We got a little jumpy. I'm terribly sorry. I hope you'll forgive our appalling lack of manners. Are you hurt at all? I can't apologize enough for suspecting you. What in the world is going on? They've changed their whole attitude. Ah! Leona just used a hand signal. That's the one for the S strategy in our spell drive playbook. S strategy? What's that? It's S for small fry, as in small fry aren't worth the hassle. How rude! You would belittle your opponents to such an extent? Fascinating. Your names all have such lovely rings to them. It's a privilege to be able to utter them. Hey! What do you think you're doing? Whoa. My. Watch it! Oh? What's everyone getting so upset over? Might I ask your names as well? Oh, I'm Epiphelmier. It's nice to meet you. Sebek Zigvolt. I have no intention of getting chummy with a human, but I'm willing to follow Malleus's example and share my name. Ah, Epil Sebek, it's such a pleasure. Allow me to extend my deepest gratitude for the occasion of our acquaintance. Ugh. What's wrong with you? How dare you kiss someone's hand without permission? We love that, Sebek. We love that. Likewise, Yuka and Grim. It's a delight. And this, I think, just sealed the deal for the Yumeis. Hey, he switched my perfectly groomed fur. Let's... I kind of want to do that, but then we'll do this one. You do this with everyone, huh? No wonder Vil and the others freaked out. Talk about pompous. Wait, did you kiss Malleus's hand as well? I won't stand for it if you did. You standing there like, oh no, if that's Sebek's attitude. Now that I've sanitized my hands, let's review our situation, shall we? I know the masses love Silver Sebek, but I think Sebek's Scully writes itself. It really does. Sebek, the king of consent, we stand. We do, though. The bar is on the floor that we're like, yes, king, we love you. But I mean, you know. Yes, let's just move on. We opened a mysterious book, after which we all woke up here. The question is, where is here? We seem to be in a forest, but it's not the woods near campus. It's very densely wooded, suggesting that it's not maintained by people. Densely wooded. No! Just what I was afraid of. No signal! My smartphone's useless here! What do I do? Does that mean we can't contact anyone at school? Yeah, it does, but that's not the problem! Is there something else troubling about this? This is gonna break my mobile... I can't talk. This is gonna break my Mobage login streaks. Mobage? Just ignore him. Also, I will say I'm very, very glad that the localization is keeping certain Japanese words that are like loan words. I guess to be Mobage. Yeah. Mobage. Because it's mobile, what would it be? Like mobile game. Like gameu? So like, actually what is the full, I assume it'd be like Mobage? To be fair, it's one of those words that I do want to say like Mobage and stuff. Like, I will say there are certain words in Japanese that I keep having to remind myself that's not how you say them. Mobage is one, although I do try to say Mobage more often. But like there's Mobage and then Furisode. I want to say Furisode. I don't know why. Because other words that end with de, like, I don't necessarily do the same thing, but there's something about that word specifically where I always read it as hulisode, and then I have to be like, wait, no, it's hulisode. Like, I do not know what it is about that word specifically, but it absolutely always, like, trips me up. Like, it, literally ever since I started, like, learning Japanese, that word has always tripped me up. So, the moment we open the book, come on. There we go. We lost consciousness and found ourselves in a strange place, dressed in stranger clothing. Does that cover it? It's pretty wild when you lay it all out like that, huh? Hey, Malleus, I don't suppose any of this rings any bells for you? Why do you ask? You know a lot of things. I was hoping maybe you knew something that might help here. Anything about the book or the place we're in? Any little tidbit would do. I've never seen or heard of this manner of thing happening, I'm afraid. That said... I sense an odd presence. Wait here while I check out what this is. You raise me up! Trey, not you asking for a century. Okay, more like century. God, I love that Malleus is like, I'm like grown up and I'm an adult and I'm so old. And then he's like 178 and I'm like, yeah, that's not... Okay, baby, whatever you say. Whatever you say, honey. Oh, Malleus, where are you going? What if something happens to you while you're alone? What are you gonna do? Run after him on foot? You know you'll just slow him down. Sit tight and wait here. Goodness, he's already flown out of sight. He must be quite the mage. I love that Malleus is like, I'm gonna do something helpful, and Leona's like, I hate this. You know, fair. Fair, I suppose. I'm back. Welcome back, my liege. I'm glad you've returned safe and sound. What'd you find? Endless forest in every direction. I also confirmed what I previously sensed. There was a place where the flow of magic ended. It ended? As in it just dropped off? Yes, space itself cuts off at a certain distance from where we stand. When I ventured out that far, I couldn't use magic at all. You couldn't use magic? Just so, we've been brought to the most peculiar place indeed. My word. Even a guy as OP as Malleus can't use magic? What kind of barrier is this? We're doomed! So basically, not even the lizard can get out of the woods and call for help. Pity, here I was hoping he'd finally be useful for a change. Must every other word out of your mouth be some slight against Malleus? My liege, permit me to punish this mannerless lout. Oh hey, thanks for showing me your magical pen. Does everyone else have theirs? I found mine in my pockets. We still have our personal effects despite the outfit change. Malleus may be old in terms of human years, but he's like 18, 19, Victorian orphan. He is, but I still love that he's like, I'm a grown up, and it's like, you've been alive for not even like 2 centuries. Like, be so real. Oh, hey, Lilia, how you doing? How's everything going? You are not late to the party. We did a lot of chatting. We're all getting caught up since I've been, like, sick for so long, and I still am sick. Oh, hey, G, how you doing? How's everything going? God, my nose is fucking plugged up again. I hate this. God, I hate it when you get to the thing. Oh, Venus, thank you for the follow. Or Ben, thank you for the follow. Sorry, I keep having to remember, like, that's Ben. That is the thing. But yeah, thank you for the Twitch follow. Thank you. But yeah, God, my fucking throat. Wait, magical pens? You're not familiar? They're tools for facilitating spellcasting. Are you a practitioner, Scully? Oh, he is. I saw the magic on him. He's got about as much as you, Apple. Goodness, you can tell? What an astute fellow. You're right, of course. I'm a very minor mage. I go to school for it, actually. You do? How old are you? I just turned 16. What, you're the same age as me. So it's a big guy, and you're even taller than he is, so I figured you'd be older than me. You're both my age? Wonderful, I feel like we're bonding already. We are not. I suspect he came across as older due to his demeanor, not his height. He's much more refined than you two. Wow, though. Affixing mage stones to writing implements? And standardizing stones to boot, if I'm not mistaken? That means you can all use magic under the same conditions without worrying about discrepancies in Maestone quality. How wonderfully fair. Is it different at your school? Oh, it most certainly is. I'm sorry to ask, but would you mind terribly if we avoided further discussion on the topic? I have a rather low opinion of that place. It's filled with brainless dunderheads, hardly worth dwelling on. There's not a single person there capable of understanding my suffering. Everyone on Sage's Island knows about the magical pens we Night River and college students carry, so how does he not know? Who is Scully? Here we are, house wardens of 6 dorms and vice house wardens of the 7th. If none of us have seen him before, we can rule out him going to our school. Especially since he didn't recognize Malleus, a guy who sticks out like a sore thumb everywhere he goes. Considering he's a student mage who was in town, I thought he might go to Royal Sword Academy. But it makes no sense for an RSA student not to recognize a magical pen on sight. Then again, that school's so full of oblivious airheads, maybe it's not actually outside the realm of possibility. I could see someone from that school going, ooh, those pretty pens you guys carry have a Maestone on them. Just imagining it is making me annoyed. So he goes to either Royal Sword Academy or some other school. He doesn't seem interested in discussing his school, though. We won't be narrowing it down any further. Narrowing it further. Yeah. I'm not even gonna read it. I pulled Leona for this event and I have a job. Ooh, hell yeah, let's go! Good vibes. Good luck on the job interview. You got this, bitch. I believe in you. Maybe he's just stupid, Leona. Perhaps. Perhaps. No, we love Scully. He isn't like that dumb. Alright, we've ascertained that we won't be able to use magic and escape this forest. Nonetheless, simply waiting around and hoping for rescue isn't in our best interest. Agreed. First things first, we should explore the area a bit more. An excellent suggestion. Allow me to escort you. You want to escort me? Of course. Your hand, please. You make it sound like you know your way around. I don't, unfortunately. But doesn't wandering around a strange forest hand in hand sound just delightful? No. It sounds like what lost children do. This guy's trying to brute force speedrun friendship. This goes way beyond extroverted. Scully's quite the gentleman. I'll have to make certain I keep up. Being a gentleman isn't exactly the issue here. Oh, it's this guy. It is, though. It is, though, and we love him. I love Scully. He's such a sweetheart. He's my little boy. How many more? Okay, so we have 13, so we're like about halfway there, basically. But yeah. God, I hate how fucking sticky and awful my throat fucking feels. I hate this. Riddle, do not encourage. No, we can encourage him a little as a treat. We can do that. Okay, we're gonna have to take a quick break after this because I'm running out of water and I don't think I can do this stream without water. Malleus et al. I found something strange. We're gonna pretend that I read that correctly. The rest of us are et al. Now. What did you find? This, sir. The doors. Why are there pictures on those trees? Also, I love that there's the 4th of July one. America confirmed. America confirmed. Not the et al. I know, it's... oof. It sucks. You's date with Malleus was interrupted because of it. I know! It's like, F in the chat for them. F in the chat for them, though. I think they're doors. They are at that. Not just one or two, but several. And each door has its own design. I've never seen trees like this. Something about them gives me the creeps. Don't get too close to them, Apple. The rest of you should be careful too. There's no telling what might happen. True, or we could try opening this pumpkin door and see. He opened it just like that? Don't do that! Oh, alas, what a shame. It's just pitch black inside. Nothing came jumping out. You were hoping something would? Yeah, that is Jade, all right. Scully, a fake man, has somehow managed to violate my personal space. No, it's fine. No, that's fair. That's fair. Interesting. It looks like there's space down below, but I can't see the bottom. I wonder where it leads. If only there was a way to see what's inside. Oh, that wind! Ah, I'm falling! Someone help! I'm not even gonna try. Grim, what are you doing? Oh, Mer, don't grab my tail! Yuka, help me! Oh, no. Oh, he's tugging at my leg! Oh, I do like this. Oh, now we're just grabbing stuff back. What? What's the big idea? Hey, what are you doing? Whoa! Grim, you literally brought this on yourself because you opened that damn book. I know, I'm like, this is all your fault. This is all your fault. Malleus, help your partner if you... For reals, I'm like, Malleus, get in there. It appears Yuka and several others have fallen through the door in a daisy chain. What now? Do we ignore them? I second that motion. No, I say we go to their aid and place them in our debt. With this many houseborns around, we can hardly let fellow students go missing on our watch. Agreed. Let us all enter the pumpkin door. He would be obsessed with FNAF, both because his soul hates it, but also he's obsessed with the mess. Oh, for reals. For reals, though. Okay, we don't even have audio for this. Although, to be fair, I don't know if this had audio. Okay, there we go. Ah! Diva down! Diva's down! Ugh, ouch. I can't believe I let a gust of wind send me tumbling. How careless of me. Careless as you dragging me in with you! I think I might have grabbed onto something too. Yes, my scarf! I was caught so off guard that I couldn't react in time. How could this happen? How could I embarrass myself in Malleus's presence? A better question is, how could you drag me along for the ride? You're one to talk. I bet you didn't even realize you grabbed onto me. How could that tree have this much open space inside it? Hmm? That inward curling hill? I've seen it in pictures so many times. Could it be? No, that's impossible, but what if? Scully, does something about this place ring a bell for you? Oh, there you are. Is everyone okay? Malleus, et al. You came after us. I can't apologize enough for putting you through such hardship, my liege. It's fine. I'm glad you're safe. Did you follow us through the pumpkin door? Yeah, getting separated seemed like a bad idea. We were so beset with worry. Why, what else could we do? You can't go 5 minutes without lying through your tentacles, can you, Cephalopunk? I must say, I wasn't expecting this place, a place this strange on the other side of the door. It's even darker than the forest was. Are we in a graveyard? It's hard to say. Scully seemed to know something, but... What's this? Zero, I think we have some new visitors. Hmm? Oh, whoa! It's him. Sebek, shush. We're getting the plot of Uzumaki from Skull Up and James Graves. We are, though. We are, though. Okay, we're gonna go take a very quick break because I need to go get more water, and I should probably also go grab another tissue box. So yeah, we're gonna take a very quick break, maybe like 5 minutes-ish. We'll be back in 5 minutes. We'll do that. So yeah, let's go take a quick water break, and then we will be back. Okay, we are back, and I have a fresh thing of tissues. I got my hat on backwards, and I'm ready to party. Okay. Oh god. Which one did we just do? Oh no, I think we're going on to 10. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna double check. We are gonna double check. I do not have my pony beads, so I do not have a way to double check. Oh, no. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. I should make like a little bracelet for like counting what part we're on and everything. So I keep thinking of this, especially for the Nightmare sequel, but do you think the possibility of us getting an Ikemen Santa for a guest character? Okay, that would be so fucking funny if Yana did that. She would be the funniest person on earth. I think though, it's probably gonna be like Oogie Boogie. Like a, like Ikemen, like, You mentioned pony beads, and I got so making bracelets, right? Yeah, like the little like pony beads that you use for like making candy and stuff, like Kandi, like that. Like, yeah, they're pony beads. But yeah, I don't have them like near my desk right now, so I'm like, I can't keep track without my pony beads. But yeah. Okay. Zero, I think we have new visitors. Who's there? It couldn't be. Who am I, you ask? It's him. I'm the Master of Fright, ruler of the night. People cower at the name of the Pumpkin King. Yes, it is I. We got it. Jack Skellington. Huh? Mr. A talking skeleton? What in the world? A skeleton? No, a ghost? No, a fae? There are no such fae. He's clearly a monster. He's so tall. Okay, good. I was like, I do not want to fucking voice that. Thank you, Zero. Is that a dog with a glowing nose? A dog? That's a dog? It has ears and it barks. That makes it a dog, doesn't it? Actually, if you look closer, its nose is a pumpkin, and it has no legs. It's cute. We love Zero. This is a Zero household. Everyone, Nugu? Oh my god, for Nugu promoter gonna be up in here being like, here's a group you need to start standing. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if it's Oogie Boogie, but I wish Jamil faced off him. No, I don't want to be mean to Jamil right now. God, though, that would be bad. Funny, but bad. Oh, it's flying. Zero is the best. Real. I have it's not technically a pillow. But I have one of those plushies, the ones that are like kind of like the American version of like a Nesso. They're like the Cuddlies, I think they're called. But I have one of Zero and it's really silly. And it's very pillow shaped. And so I have that. I've had it for like, I don't know, maybe a year at this point. But he has been like a little fixture and sometimes I will use it like as a pillow. And it's very soft and very friend-shaped. It's so extremely friend-shaped. Is this real? Are you Jack Skellington himself? You know who I am? Of course I do! Sir, Jack Skellington, I've known that illustrious name my whole life. Maybe you have, but I'm drawing a total blank. I've never seen or heard of anyone called Jack Skellington before. Me neither. And I'm sure never seen a monster like this. Ugh, deplorable. Mr. Skellington, please be patient with these uneducated individuals. Excuse me, uneducated? Scully, you're actually familiar with this guy? Absolutely! He's my idol! Pardon me, I got a bit carried away there. I should start with a more fundamental question. Are any of you familiar with Halloween? Certainly. It would be stranger if we weren't. Hear me out, Usona idea. Oh, what is the Usona idea? Scullif and James, not now. The grown-ups are talking. Exactly, though. Zero is the best and the goodest dog boy ever created. Real, or ghost boy ever created. Real. Real, though. I love Zero. What? You know what you know what it is? Does that really merit shouting over? Everyone in our group is well acquainted with it. My goodness, that's fantastic! I'll skip to the main point then. Believe it or not, Mr. Jack Skellington here is the king of Halloween. He's the legendary figure responsible for creating the Halloween I love so dearly. Right you are! I am the Pumpkin King, the Master of Fright and King of Halloween. I'm flattered you know who I am. Oh my goodness, how deeply you humble me with your words. You're the great man who created Halloween. I'm beyond honored to have the privilege of meeting you in person. How elegantly they bow back and forth. Yes, their gestures are flawless. Not that this is the time for any of that, of course. You who actually knows who Jack Skellington is recognizes and loves Halloween, but that one-sided beef with the neighbor for Christmas, so act like they don't. Okay, that is so real, though. That is so real. That or maybe specifically they just hate Tim Burton, maybe. That'd be so funny. Crying, laughing, slowly apologizing to everyone for not knowing Skellington sounds how Idiot would apologize to his idol for everyone else being ignorant. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly. I also need to know if Zero gets treats and what they are, so I mean, judging from the Haunted Mansion holiday, I think it's just like bones. Cause like when you go into like the endless hallway scene, like there's the giant thing of bones and it has the like tag like for Zero, and then Zero is so cute and floating in the hallway and he's so adorable, and I love Zero. He's so cute. He's so adorable. Hey, you ever hear of this ruler of Halloween guy? No, I have no recollection of anyone by the name of Jack Skellington. The King of Halloween, the Master of Fright, the Pumpkin King, these titles are all quite new to me. Likewise, for the record. Ditto. Halloween, the 31st of October, is the one day a year where ghosts come back from the afterlife. It's when the living dress up as ghosts and throw a grand welcome for spectral visitors. Everyone in Twisted Wonderland knows that much. But nowhere in any of this associated lore is there a single mention of the name of Jack Skellington to be found. As much of a shame as it is to say, it's not surprising none of you have heard of him. Legends about Mr. Skellington are only passed down in a relatively small geographical region. And where is that? My hometown. That's way beyond relatively small. It's a little burg in a foggy valley. Everyone there loves Halloween and holds its creator in the highest esteem. You mean me? Absolutely! I'm no exception, of course. I love you and Halloween more than anything in the world. But when I left town, I found that essentially no one had heard of you. At school, I'd tell people stories about you and Halloween and no one would believe me. Simpletons, the lot of them. I'm still quite cross about it. That explains why you want to avoid talking about your school. But now I get to meet Mr. Skellington in the flesh, so to speak. Am I dreaming? If I am, I hope I never wake up. Ugh. It's more of a nightmare than a dream in my estimate. Oh, this skeleton really is moving. It's not illusion magic, right? It's a real, actual skeleton? Stop calling him a skeleton! He has a name! Call him Mr. Skellington! Oh, please, just call me Jack. Everyone in town does. Town? There's a town here? Of course! Where are you folks from? We're from Sage's Island. Actually, maybe it's better if I say we're from Twisted Wonderland. Twisted Wonderland? I've never heard of it. Huh? You've never heard of it? That's impossible! Wait, that would mean this place is... It couldn't be, could it? Yeah, that's what I feared. The worst possible worst-case scenario. We're not in Twisted Wonderland anymore. We're not? Oh no. I love how they're all like, what? No! And then you is there probably like, yeah, this is just a fucking Tuesday. Like, sure, this can happen again. Why not? Why not? 10-year-old me was terrified of the Nightmare Before Christmas Haunted Mansion. Oh, I feel though, I used to be afraid of the Haunted Mansion too. Although, just specifically, just like the mansion in general. And now it's my favorite ride. Which I don't think that really surprises anyone, like, at all. If we're not in Twisted Wonderland, then where are we? How should I know? Between that forest, those doors, and the skeleton, it's clear we're in a place that defies what we consider common sense. Aww. What is it, human? This is just like an isekai transmigration light novel plot. The one who summoned us here is gonna show up and tell us we gotta fight the evil overlord and save the kingdom. I'm telling you, that always happens. But we gotta watch out, because you never know whether Summoner is actually telling the truth or trying to trick the hero. You don't say. Huh. I wonder if this is perhaps foreshadowing. Welcome to my world, girls. For reals. They really just forget that this is just another Tuesday for you. For real. You pretend. That would be so fucking funny, though. That would be so funny. He was like, oh, I'm home now. Bye. God, I feel like, thank God Deuce and Ace weren't in there, because, like, if that happened, I know the Ace would just start crying. I mean, Deuce would too, but like Ace would just be bawling and grabbing Yu's ankles on the ground, like, please don't leave. Please don't leave. You know? Stop prattling on about such utter nonsense. Oh no, my liege, what's happening? I fear King Scholar has surmised rightly. I sense no magic from Skellington or this area. Yet something that should be by all rights immobile and silent is standing before us, chatting away happily. It would seem the book has sent us to a world separate from our own. My word! Then what will become of you and of Briar Valley? This is absolutely wonderful! A fortuitous turn of events! Fortuitous? There's nothing fortunate about this! We have to get back to school! We certainly do! Jack, we'd like to return from where we came. Do you know any way to leave this place? What do you mean, leave? I'm afraid you're losing me. Oh, you want to leave the hill! That's not what he meant. In that case, let me show you to my town. Really? You do that? Certainly. Everyone in town loves a good time. They'd welcome you all with open arms. And who knows? Maybe you fellows can solve the problem the trouble that's been plaguing me. What trouble? Now then, follow me. I'll lead the way. Come on, Zero. Idiot, it's not your turn right now. Wait for Glomus. For reals, though. For reals. Also, I will say, Jack translates so well to this style in this live 2D. Like, it looks so good. He reaches his own conclusion and promptly marches off toward it. That's a rather pushy way of doing things. Scully was all too happy to run along after him. What should the rest of us do, though? That's the question, huh? Who would follow that skeleton? It's beyond suspicious. I couldn't risk endangering Malleus. I think we're way beyond debating things being suspicious at this point. That said, I'm with Sebek on this. We should proceed with caution. You think so? If there's a town here, that means there are people as well. We could use all the intel we can gather. You're just enjoying the ride and you know it. I think we should visit the town. We're not going to make any progress just huddling in place. I'm not suggesting we huddle in place. I simply believe we should think this through carefully. What if we blithely stride behind enemy lines and disaster befalls us? There's bravery, and then there's recklessness. True, Sebek's making a sound case. Yes, you can say that Jack is a bit hard-headed. But, exactly. He is. He is, though. Oh my god. According to the movie, just walk towards the woods in a straight line till morning. Yeah, I haven't seen Night Before Christmas in like a while. Everyone's making decent points, but we just don't have enough to go off of to decide for sure one way or another. Let's say we put our course of action to a vote. That would make things fair. True, I doubt any amount of debating will arrive at a conclusion all of us find satisfactory. Wait, all of us? 1, 2, 3... Oh, hold on. We're missing someone. Huh? Oh, it's fucking Grim, isn't it? Yeah. I sense something running over there. Or see something running. Oh no. Okay. Help! The see-through ghost keeps sniffing at me! It's creeping me out! Stay back! Grim! What is he doing? The dog's chasing him. Considering Jack is the dog's owner, Grim's bound to end up herded after him and Scully. Grim! Running will only make the dog chase you more! I'm not sure telling him that is helpful right now. Oh, Yuka's run off after Grim. I don't think we have time to vote. After them. Grim accepted. I mean, he is cat-like. I kind of get it. Cats and dogs generally don't get along, allegedly. I don't know. Our dogs and cats always got along well. Well, dog and cats always got along well, so. But I mean, that is kind of a stereotype, right? I love Zero. He's so cute. And he is so adorable. I love Zero. I love him so much. He is the cutest and I love him. We need our trouble son. We do need our trouble son. Ugh! Why am I the only one he's licking? He's taking quite a shine to you, Grim. I'm green with envy. But Ghost Pupper kisses, though. I don't think he appreciates it, but yeah. Grim! You could get this dog off of me! Ugh. I thought we were gonna lose you guys back there. Jack has a markedly long stride. It was quite difficult catching up. Oh, wonderful! You're all here! Welcome to Halloween Town! Yep. That is Halloween Town, all right. Fountain. Fountain. And also this Nightmare Before Christmas also translates really well to this art style too. It's real. How many times have I dreamed of coming to Halloween Town? The silence, the desolation, the somberness. It's beautiful. It's every bit as perfect as I imagined. It's dark. It's scary. Oh, thank goodness. At least some of us have reasonable reactions to this. What a tacky town square. I've heard of brutalist looks, but this is ridiculous. There's a bunch of scary quick tools I don't even know how anyone would use. This is creepier than Pumpfiore's basement. The atmosphere is positively frightening. It reminds me of Ramshackle. I love everyone's like, this place is... I think someone said this on Twitter, that people were like, this place sucks, and then Jade is like, this reminds me of your house, Yuka. I love that. Oh, come on, Ramshackle's not this bad. It's okay to give Jade the 3rd degree if you're angry, you know? Okay, but now I'm wondering what Pumpfiore's basement is like. I mean, I imagine it's probably like the, witches, you know, or the evil queen's, like, you know, little lair where she does the potions and terrorizes that poor bird. Like, it's probably just that, honestly. It's probably dark and scaly. Maybe there's a skeleton for environmental storytelling. But yeah, I don't know. That's what I imagine it looks like. Because I know that they said they had a potionology lab, like, in their basement. So I'm assuming that's what it looks like. You can tell that this had Yana written all over it since it's one of her favorite movies. Also, sorry, Vil, that was unbased. I know. I don't think that it's brutalist. Like, I'm like, Vil, I love you, but Diva, words have meaning. Words have meaning. And that is not the meaning. There are jack-o'-lanterns all over the place. Is it like this year-round? Or all year round? It's certainly eerie enough to live up to its name. Where have you been, Jack? I've been looking all over for you. Oh wait, sorry, I thought I was gonna be in the mayor. Sally! Yeah, it's our girl! We love Sally! I love her. She looks so creepy in this art style. I love it. I found some visitors and was just escorting them into town. We have visitors? First a scary skeleton, now this? A patchwork ragdoll that speaks? Is it magic? Seemingly not. It's a being just as mysterious as Jack. Are you by any chance Miss Sally? Yes, that's my name. You know who I am? I most certainly do! They say you serve as a central pillar of Halloween Town with your wits and sensibility. Moreover, the potency of your feelings for Jack moves many a soul. You're positively adored among the people of my village. Potency? Oh my. You must be the visitors Jack mentioned. Welcome to Halloween Town. It's a pleasure. Likewise. Oh, you're very sweet. I can tell from the way you shake hands. I've heard tales of your intelligence, Miss Sally. It's an honor to speak with you in person like this. Intelligence, huh? Excuse me, Sally, we're from a place called Twisted Wonderland. Have you heard of it? Twisted Wonderland? I can't say that I have. I'm sorry. I wish I could give you a better answer. Sally, my wife, Jack. I know, it's literally like, bitch, move. Oh, pardon me, woman singular confirmed. I know. Hi, Mom. We love... This is a Sally Stan household. We love her. We love her. Oh, it's fine, Sally. We needn't trouble ourselves among ourselves with the little things. The little things? How is what's happening to us right now a little thing? We're essentially grasping at straws at the moment. Miss Sally, is there any direction you could point us in? Anyone who might know something or any literature that might provide a hint? We'll take anything you can offer us. Perhaps there's something in the doctor's books, or a door somewhere in town? Books? A door? Please tell us more. Hold on, slow down. I'd love to help you find your way back home, but I'm afraid we have our hands full at the moment. After all, there are but a scant 3 days left until Halloween. What? It's that soon? Oh, you bet it is. Though I'm afraid we're still working out plans for this year's celebration. It's just that I've grown so tired of the same old routine. So I've been puzzling over how to make Halloween more exciting this year since we wrapped up things last year. You've been puzzling over it for a whole year? That sounds rough. Yes, which is where you come in. I'd like all of you to join in this year's festivities with us. Huh? What? No one disrespects Sally in this house. Exactly. We love Sally and she does deserve the world. I love her so much. I will say, but I know a lot of people like Scully Sebek. My favorite ship out of this is Leona Sally. Hear me out. Hear me out. It's cute. That's my reason. That's my reason. I think it's cute. And he's very, like, polite, and he's very, like, complimentary towards her. So I think it's cute. And that is the hill I'm dying on. You folks come from somewhere outside Halloween Town, right? He insults her. Does he, though? I don't think he does. At least not that I remember. Girl, the lover's furniture you got from this event. Real though. My fucking throat is stuck. Why would you put Sally with a man who does the bare minimum? Joke. You know what? Fair. You must know all kinds of neat things I've never heard of. My curiosity is piqued. What would you say to offering some ideas on how to run Halloween this year? Once Halloween is ended, I'll be happy to help you find a way home. Hey, Jack. Wait, no, I don't want to mix you up with the pup at my dorm. Hey, Skellington, is that a threat? A threat? Far from it. I'm tired of menacing people anyway. I wasn't asking about your personal taste. Oh, this is splendid. I can tell this year's gonna be something special. Jack Halmage. I know, I'm like, Jack mention. Isn't this exciting, Sally? I suppose. Oh, Jack's back to that bad habit of his. Oh, look at him rejoicing. The things we're saying are going in one ear hole and out the other. He must be the type who gets easily caught up in their own ideas. I actually get to spend Halloween in Halloween Town? Talk about a miracle. This must be my purpose in life. There's no doubt in my mind I was born into this world for this exact moment. Mr. Skellington, I would be beyond delighted to assist you. Jack's not the only one caught up in the moment. This guy's not hearing a word we say either. The two of them seem to be on the same wavelength, and not in a good way. Cool for them, I guess, but I'd appreciate it if they did it somewhere far away from me. What do we do here? Let's see. Yeah, well, we'll do this one. Let's look for a way back on our own. I think that's a better idea. Yuka. He's taking advantage of our plight to demand assistance. That's clearly extortion. Who would ever yield to such cowardly threats? We shall find a way back ourselves. It's only 3 days. Hardly the blink of an eye in the grand scheme of things. Personally, I think it would be more expedient to help him get his help in turn. I couldn't agree more, sir. Ugh, it's a hassle, but I don't see any way around it. Let's just help Skellington out. Well, this is a surprise. I thought you balk at the idea of, even more than the rest of us. It's the most efficient option. I'm just picking the path of least resistance. I want to get Halloween over with, get back to school, and go to bed. Even if it means having to put up with that bright-eyed, bushy-tailed badger. You'll be contributing ideas as well? Oh, this is going to be wonderful! With all of us working together, I'm sure we can make this a fantastic Halloween! Is Scully the badger Leona was talking about? I don't know if I call him a badger, but his giddy demeanor can get rather grating. Halloween seems to be all he ever talks about. For all I know, it may be all he thinks about. No kidding. He's also been staring at Jack this whole time. He must have been really happy to meet him. He wasn't kidding about looking up to him. It's kind of frightening, actually. Now that I'm here, now that I'm with Jack Skellington of all people, I can have the best Halloween ever. Thank you all for chipping in. I should introduce you to the town, to all the folks in town. Jack, I've been looking for you. Oh well. There he is. Extortion, Sebek have a sense of whimsy. Sebek folding like a wet paper bag. He does. When Malleus is concerned, he has the backbone of a wet paper bag. He really does. That is absolutely correct. Man, this whole event is the NRC boys meeting themselves and another person being like, I hate this bitch. It is, though. It is, though. Ah, there's the mayor now. I'm so glad I found you. I don't know what I would have done if you disappeared on us. Now we got some triangular guy in a funny hat. Yet another oddball. Honestly, the shock factor's worn off for me at this point. We need to talk about Halloween and soon. What if we're not ready? You've got perfect timing, actually. Call a town meeting and I'll tell everyone all about it. When? Immediately. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my god, this event's so much fun, though. And then that should be... Yeah, that's it! Woo, we got through it! Yay! And honestly, we made pretty good timing, too, considering we've been going slower and I've had, like, take breaks to blow my nose and stuff. I think we'll go ahead and call it here because my throat keeps getting clogged and this is honestly fucking annoying. This is fucking annoying. But yeah, thank you guys for joining me. Rest, I will. And also, I'm gonna go get food. I'm fucking hungry. Thank you guys for joining me. Make sure you stay hydrated and you get some good rest tonight. Take it easy, but do take it. And, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah,